Colorado state unemployment rate sits below the national average at 7.1%. The year-to-date job growth from March 2012 to 2013 has actually increased by nearly 59,000 positions. But for those still searching for a job or those looking to change careers, Steve Fail from the Pikes Peak Workforce Center says there are some very important things job seekers need to be aware of, acknowledging the fact that the search can feel like a burden sometimes.
Resilience is really important because the fact of the matter is that the job search process innately just beats you down. It will just wear you out, and it's not uncommon for people to reach points in their job search process where they just finally say, you know what, this is hopeless. Nobody wants to hire me. I give up.
There are jobs available though. It might just be a matter of retooling your search process.
What you want to do with your resume is you want to demonstrate how you have been successful or how you've been effective in your previous jobs. The second thing that's really important about resumes nowadays is that you have to really mold the resume that you're submitting to an employer to the job that you're applying for.
Fail says gone are the days of casting a wide net with a generic resume.
And that's been a really hard concept for a lot of people who are in the market because so many of them have come out of a time period 20, 30 years ago when you did just a resume. And you used your cover letter to try to show how you specifically fit the job you were applying for. Nowadays, the employer expects the resume to do that, not the cover letter.
And then comes the callback. You get the interview. This is when you gotta take care of business. Fail recommends bringing along a copy of your resume and references, a pen and a paper to take notes, and for goodness sake, dress for the occasion.
What's up?
No.
For men, that's coat and tie. All right. For women, it's some kind of more of a business suit kind of thing. Doesn't matter whether it's a skirt or pants, either one is acceptable.
Now it's important to make a positive first impression. That means no opening jokes.
So a priest and a rabbi walk into a bar?
Absolutely not. But an appropriate handshake is very important.
The handshake is very important because that's a big part of what plays into that first impression. You want to avoid what I call the wet fish thing, and or the what is it, the queen, you know, and some people, yeah, and the person who just shakes and shakes and shakes. You got to be careful with that. So.
Throughout the interview, it's important to make eye contact, sit up straight, and wait to answer questions.
And if they want more information than what you've given, let them ask for it rather than continuing to talk and talk and talk. The biggest mistake that most job seekers make in an interview is they talk too much. They talk themselves out of jobs because they talk too much.
And Fail actually recommends sending a thank you note after the interview. And it's appropriate to make a courteous follow-up phone call to find out the status of your employment opportunity.
There are employers who will give a false timeline just to see who follows up. And they use that to determine who to bring back for a second interview.
So be positive, professional, and persistent. Good luck as your job search begins or continues. For Fox 21 News, I'm John Martin.